Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. When we last left off, we were in a bit of trouble. Found out that they're going to blow up everybody. Whatchamacallit? Qunari, that is. And now we're trying to stop the Vidasala, the leader of the Qunari. Oh, they have a dragon. Of course they have a dragon.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tepa! Bars!
Inquisition! Nira Tasia Sara! Niraba Sadim Kata! Hisrat now! Please! Benekata!
Not a chance, ma'am.
What else she said to him? Join our side? Oof, that blew up everything. Aw, you terrified? God, I hate these guys. Alright, he's going down. Slowly but surely.
Are you alright, Bull?
The Iron Bull is just fine. When this is over, drinks are on me. Probably a lot of them.
Oh, more. Oh, Sarah's down. It's okay, I got you, Sarah. Oh, he went pop. No more than one part. Okay. Stuff up there. Don't see a way up there, though. Alright. I think we got a dragon to kill. I do appreciate all the lore in this game, but if I spent all the time reading everything on screen, it would take me forever to finish this series. The dragon, free the dragon instead. Let's free it.
Boss, we're gonna fight the dragon or what?
They pulled so much life or something out of her. That's not... Ugh, have they ruined fighting a dragon?
How do I free the dragon? There! Free to go.
Doors are opening. Keep doing the thing.
Go away.
Ishara!
Halfway there, boss. We've got the gate. Let's open the barriers.
How do I open the barriers? Unfortunately, they're going to kill it before I get a chance to.
If we move those rings, we can clear a path for the dragon.
There's a bunch of crap stopping it from moving, boss.
This is not easy to do while the dragon is attacking me.
Sadim Kata!
Ow. Trying to free you, buddy. You're pissing me off, though.
Barriers are set. Now we just need to open the gate.
One more. Oh, Bull's awake for some reason.
That's it. There goes our dragon.
Alright. Bye. Better remember this. So that was not easy. Bye. Drop that guy like a bad habit.
Hashara!
There's a lot of them.
Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen-Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
Whatever you think I've done, mass assassination isn't a good moral high ground.
The South was poisoned by these elves' manipulations. It suffers just as you do now. You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Soulless, agent of Fen-Harel.
Oh, he's an
That's
agent.
stupid. It is, right? I mean, wait. Oh, piss.
He used me. All along, that bastard was manipulating us.
Soulless tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades.
You don't have to. Now that we know that we're on the same side.
Panahaden, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Soulless will not outlive you.
Small consolation. I'm killing it myself.
Vitasala's not killing Solus. I'm killing Solus. Come on.
Wonder if I just made a choice there. Eh, fuck it. I'll kill Solus. I hate Solus. But is he an agent of Fenrirel or Fenrirel himself? That I'm confused on. Oh, I hope I get a chance to heal. Because I went through a lot of potions, and everybody was low on health. Thanks, dragon.
Come on, the Vitasala can't be too far ahead.
Alright. Things are not looking good.
There, on them.
I need...
Going to. Everyone back.
Anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult but discharges all accumulated focus. Focus reaches full power. The anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies. Okay.
That can't be healthy. Perhaps Solus can help.
Hated is too smart for you, Pity, before the whole Agent of Fenny business. He better help. We're owed.
So I have to discharge it every now and then. Ow!
Over there. That's got to be where Solus is.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? Hi. Alright, Bull. Alright. They need to give me a recharge because I am completely out of health items. Discovered the gully. And I can't go back.
The big mage. He's always with their leader woman.
Okay. Alright, I was gonna say, we're fully healed. I'm pretty sure Dorian still had damage to his health. Seriously though, give me... Guessing when I start zapping like that, it's time to discharge, or else pay the price. All right. Hello. It looks really cool when I explode. But I got the feeling that the Inquisitor's gonna die. Alright. Anything? No? Still no refills on my potions? Okay. Discovered bridge. Can't. Boom boom. Get on the ground. Boom. He blew up. I'm glad it doesn't hurt my friends even when they're standing right next to me. You alright, Bull? Bull? Alright. Oh, there's a supply cache. Thank God. Here we go. This feels very end of the game-ish. Very building up to the end. Hey guys.
Here he comes. Let's have you.
Hey, big guy. This is huge.
Is that all you've got? I went through Sahara, you little shits!
Okay. Let's get him before he puts his shield back up. Alright, back there, Sarah. I don't like how tall he is because it's causing that to... I'm missing. Where'd he go? Hi.
Looks like he's off the leash.
Barabbas! 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 You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrashal Gadim!
Okay. I don't know what any of that means. I don't speak Qunari. I please get a translation. Now they explode. Where'd you go, Bull? Ow. Oh! That was funny. Not helpful, but funny. And now they're giving me the supply caches. Hope I can complete this today and not have to break it up into an hour session here and 5 minutes later. Though for all I know, there's 3 hours left. I don't know. Rift go boom! Oh, there's a lot of them. Am I already out of health? No? Oh, Dorian died, that's why.
We gotta move, boss!
Almost done. Oh. Whoa. I wonder if I could have just bypassed them all by running into the mirror. Eh, who cares? I killed them all. They're dead. God! They didn't want me to have any anything at the beginning, but now at the end they're giving me everything. Alright, so I could take this one. Iron Bull. Or Dorian. Take this one. And Bull. I don't know. Take this one. The levels.
Dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Is it? Not if I kill you first. Oh, shoot. Wow. Why is he... Why is his health so high? I thought it was like halfway down before. He's not doing any damage to me. In fact, I'm gonna start doing this. Is that a demon? Summon demons. Doesn't seem to do much damage to him. Where'd he go? I'm gonna die. Ouch. Stupid demons. Summon a freaking pride demon? Ah, he's almost dead.
Vulnerable. Use your mark.
Blew him the fuck up. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's get to Solus before Vadasala does. So we can murder him! Seriously, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I might kill him if given the option. Or I could save it, see what the different endings are. So let's do this.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Here we go.
Maraskata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
He could just petrify people? Think thought? Is that what he did to Flemeth?
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
A few.
The Qunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen'Harel.
The Qunari reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythal, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own.
So you are
I fear
Fen'Harel.
that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was soulless first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The dread wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose.
I guess.
You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
Attack him.
The Dalish legends about the evil trickster god are wrong. I saw the truth in the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
Now I don't feel like
sought
killing
to set my
him.
people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. Crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I see.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration.
Big alluvian.
I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Wait, what? Yeah, why is that necessary?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You will survive this day, Inquisitor. And though I owed you an explanation, I will not give you tools to use against me. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb.
So this was all your
I
fault.
did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
The fault is hardly yours. The veil was my creation. Another of my countless mistakes.
Tuh. Thanks, I guess.
For whatever it's worth, thanks for the castle.
Enjoy it while you can, Inquisitor. It was mine once.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
Including from
It's
you.
not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition.
Oh.
The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
I will do what I must. But there is no benefit in allowing harm to come to innocence before it's necessary. And the Qunari offended me.
So you let us do your dirty work.
The mistake was yours to fix, Inquisitor.
What?
You control the Alluvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth.
Really?
One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Alluvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes.
Do you want it back?
Ultimately, none but I could have borne the mark and live. Your death would cause more senseless chaos, more bloodshed. It is unnecessary. Though I doubt you will thank me.
I might.
Live well. while time remains.
Are you gonna take it, or did he stabilize it? What did he do? I mean, I guess he stabilized it since he said live well while the time remains, implying that I should live well until he destroys the world. Dragon Age 4, anybody? They really set up for a sequel, didn't they? When did this game come out? – 2014. Okay.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
I think we got a glitch.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, I doubt you would be alive to complain.
That's true.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate
Oh,
organization, not a glorified
cut my arm off.
mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
We'll keep the peace.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. I'm proud to say we accomplished that goal. We will honor the sacrifices of those who gave their lives in defense of what we stood for, and still stand for. Because our work is not done.
That's
Where we
true.
led in war, we will now serve in peace. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Cool. Like I said, I would have disbanded it if there wasn't anything for the Inquisition to do anymore. But now Solus is a threat. And yes, it does leave us open to corruption by keeping the Inquisition together, but Solus has to be stopped. He's going to destroy the world. Hi, everybody. I do think I like this ending better than the original ending without the Trespasser. Even if it does leave so much open now. And I'm afraid BioWare is in no condition at the time of this recording to work on it. Hey, Sarah. Hope you don't mind the stump. It was either that or the mark kills me. For the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. Okay. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. That makes sense. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Oh, good for Vivian. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. Ferreting? With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, Qunari retreated back to the north. Too bad that one lady had to be petrified like she was. I don't know why this isn't narrated, though. Hey, Morgan, you want to come back and narrate this? A few debates waged... Oh, I missed that one. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperial Guard of Tevinter is soon marred in a war many fear could spread across Thedes. I'll have to go back and read that. I was too busy, quipping. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria of important matters. Cassandra served for several years. However, she eventually became disgusted by Vivian, who she felt was perverting the chant of Light's intent, and left the council. That sucks. But I never got the feeling that the two of them got along together. Sorry, Cassandra, I voted for you. Cassandra also spent time at the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. I voted for you, Cassandra, but what can I say? Inclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. As the Inquisition forces returned to civilian life, the mages pushed for independence of the Circle. Divine Victoria, secure on her sunburst throne, and with the rebuilt Chantry Circle at her disposal, chose to be magnanimous. She grudgingly allowed them to remain as the College of Enchanters as a mark of her regard for the Inquisition. Really? I thought she would have said, just no. For the next few years, the College and the Circle coexisted peacefully, if barely. Liliana continued to act as the Inquisition's spymaster in its final months as an independent organization. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Carter, Rector, and Harding. I liked Harding. What happens to Dagna? Many believed that Liliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. Remember that time travel plot? That was crazy. Sarah saw the world with the Inquisition and would continue to explore it after, always with her wifey within a remaining arm's reach. Cute. The Inquisition and Red Jenny finding a balance or counterbalance, or however they decided to make it work. She got the cookies. Is that a heart-shaped cookie? Rivals could only expect the unexpected, and arrows. So many arrows. Varric returned to Kirkwall, where as Viscount he resumed his work rebuilding the damaged city infrastructure. He looks so miserable. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as a major trade hub of the Free Marches. Who's that smiling guy? Probably somebody from Dragon Age 2. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bull's charges returned to to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of the Venatory forces, the Iron Bull did its part to restore order to Thedes. Good. I'm glad I didn't let them die. After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected Divine's interest while enforcing new standards of security. Good. We need security. Too many spies. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds had been taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to cease lyrium usage. Gotta kick that habit. And as chaos reigned in the north and threats of the divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. Good for him. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Mavis Talani, he formed a group called the Miscernae to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Those fighting by Magister Pavis' side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisition via message crystal. I hope everybody stayed in contact. For vital information for moral support, these talks seem to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. After the Exalted Council, Tom Raynor bid farewell to his friends and went to Weishaupt Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Raynor in full-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Raynor carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Good for him. I'm glad he was redeemed. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless, other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. Oh yeah, that's right, he was carving, wasn't he? After easing the Inquisition's transition to the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Oh yeah, she was going to be the heiress, right? Thanks to the Inquisition, the Inquisitor's help, the Monteliers were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. I bet she had no shortage of work. The next few years were a busy time, as many ships with the Montelier crest were built and set sail again for from Antiva's harbors. Soon, Ravani pirate captains with an ancient feud against Josephine's ancestors took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. That's not good. Apart from Josephine's sister Yvette nearly eloping with a dashing pirate prince on one occasion, Lady Montelier took the development in stride. Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Whenever Meredith went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedes. Yeah, I bet. Their god has returned. None could say where they went, but those who believe the Inquisitor's story about Fenrirel wondered just how large the Dread Wolf's forces were. And what the ancient elven rebel had planned. I don't know how you'd fight him. He could turn you to stone just by looking at you. Alright, forever marked.
My agents have found nothing. With the illusions, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dread Wolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Of course.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will stop Solus, by any means necessary.
Is that a clue that the next game, at least, was planned to go to Tevinter? Oh, either way, I pretty much said most of my final thoughts the last time I finished this. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game, and I really enjoyed the Trespasser DLC. It was a definitive ending, which is weird to say considering that it didn't end. It left so many things open, but it did close out the Inquisition in many ways, which I can really appreciate. I do think this game is an improvement, a step up from Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, as I said before, I like the combat. I like all the various side duties, paths, various extra bits you could do. So much exploration. There was a lot of exploration in Origins, but it still came off as very linear somehow, despite being so open. And so, yeah, I really enjoy this one. Not that that's to say I won't go back to Origins sooner or later. But yeah, there's not much more I can say about this other than I enjoyed it. I'm going to let this play out and watch any scenes that might be after the credits, but I doubt there will be any. For now, if you like this video, please give me a like. Please comment, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, and take care.
What is this? A new book? All this shit is weird. Oh, Varric, that is a terrible title. What are you even thinking? The sky churned like a rolling sea on a dark and stormy night, centered on a gaping hole that led to the arse end of nowhere. A hole that spit up many things that day, comets, demons, and a whole lot of trouble. It's about the Inquisition.
of the tavern cut the silence like it owed the carter money. In the middle, in her element, Red Jenny. She looked me up and down, mostly down. "Not playing, weirdy," she said, gesturing with and dismissively eating a sandwich. "Don't write that. Seriously, piss up a robe." Sarah made the subtext text, which suited me fine. The court enchanter swirled into the room like a drop of beautiful poison spreading in a wineglass. She sized me up with a glance. "I'm so glad you made it, my dear," she said. "I am Madame de Fair, the most terrifying person you shall ever meet." Liliane enfolded Alphonse in an embrace as warm as a serpent's kiss. "I always knew I could count on your support." The Count did not feel the bite of her poisoned dart until it was too late. "Even if it requires your death." Drops of rain glistened on the griffin medallion grasped tightly in Blackwall's hand. "The silverite wings of valor. They mean nothing." He flung the medal to the cold and uncaring ground. "You don't know what I've done. You don't know me." So romantic. Cole moved like a shadow that also moved like a knife. A shadow wearing a hat where dreams came to die. "It's a riddle," he whispered. "A cold riddle that gnaws at your mind, but you'll feel better when it's gone." That makes as much sense as anything Cole says. "Do you place your herald above the law, Ambassador?" "Whose law, my lady?" Josephine's eyes glittered like angry opals. "The law destroyed by rebellion, by civil war, by poor fiscal management. We are the law." We left our mark on adamant, but the dust hadn't settled, and neither had Harding. "I can offer you a drink, if I catch your meaning." "If you caught my meaning, you'd have offered a double." What is even happening here? The Iron Bull was a great slab of muscle with horns that could hang a tapestry. One eye scanned for threats, while the other hid behind an eye patch like a chantry sister's old sins. "Come on," he barked, not looking back as he entered. "The dancer with the great rack comes on in 5. That is spot on, actually. The commander had the look of a Templar who had seen the worst of humanity, yet still had the time to style his hair. "This isn't just a war," he said, his gaze steely like a dull blade. "It's the only war." "Cullen! That's Cullen!" The mage wore a class of handsome sneer cultivated by 1,000 years of Tevinter elitism. The name's Dorian, he glared. D-O-R-I-A-N. Spell it right, you marble-headed lump, or it's toad time. A toad? That's hardly credible. The bold elf spun, mage staff crackling like the city after a good man's murder. You're crazy, the Red Templar cried in terror. Moonlight glinted off ears like the knives you never see coming. Better to fade out than burn away. Ugh, Varric. Wait, where am I? I don't... Oh, here it is. The Seeker clutched at my vest, her tears as desperate as they were pitiful. Varric, I was wrong about everything, she sobbed. Could you find it in your noble heart to forgive me? That dwarf, he put me in the book! I'm in the book! I am reading the shit out of this!
To all of you who played, that was very funny, played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, who cried, who reached out on social media, who made fan art, comics, cosplay, and jokes. Thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition is a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that, in some small way, this game touched you as well. I didn't get to read the end, but I got the point. That was very cute at the end. Okay, and that's it. That's Dragon Age Inquisition. Have a good day.